morning, you guys. What is up and welcome to the channel. Right now it is 9:21 a.m. and oh my goodness, did we ever have a night last night? Or technically this morning, I guess. You guys should already know by now, we have a little bit of a routine where my husband and my mother-in-law do the first part of the night shift, which allows me to go to bed and get a couple of hours sleep uninterrupted. Basically, we gave him a bath last night at maybe like 8 p.m. It was a forced bath because he had the biggest blowout ever, like literally poop on his back, his legs, like it was everywhere. So we gave him a bath and then I fed him and he passed out. Usually when he has a bath, he just gets so warm and cozy. He falls asleep for a few hours. So he ended up sleeping from 9 p.m. till about 1:30 this morning. And we just follow his cues on demand. So we don't wake him up to feed him. He's been gaining a lot of weight and regularly, so we don't need to wake him up to feed him. So anyways, he woke up at 1:30. I was actually up at the exact same time because I had just finished pumping. So when I went downstairs to put the milk in the fridge, my husband was feeding him. So he was like, okay, I'm gonna burp him when he's done and then I'll bring him up to you. And I'm like, okay, that's totally fine. So he ended up bringing him up to me around like 2:15 a.m. And he was sleepy, but as soon as my husband put him down, he just woke up and he was just fighting sleep until 4 a.m. this morning. Like, so I was an absolute zombie. Every time he would fall asleep, I would put him down. He would just wake up again, like eyes wide open. And he wouldn't like cry or anything. Like he was so happy. He was laughing and he was smiling and he was kicking and he was just having a great time, but he just didn't want to sleep. So at 4 a.m. I was like, okay, I'm exhausted. So I ended up doing a nap with him and we slept until 5:30. That was the only thing that made him sleep. I woke up at 5:30 and he was still sleeping on me. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try and put him down. And then as soon as I did, he woke up again. So I fed him, burped him, and then I ended up putting him in the swaddle and I put him right beside me to see if that would help. And it actually did. So he slept until like literally right now you can see he's just waking up. He got almost like 2.5 hours sleep and I also got almost 2.5 hours sleep. So that was nice. But boy, oh boy, was that a night. I am quickly going to eat my overnight oats and I'm gonna get him up. We actually have his 2-month doctor's appointment today. He's actually gonna be 8 weeks tomorrow and not technically 2 months until I believe Monday, and today is Thursday, but our family doctor is going away I believe tomorrow. So today was like the latest that she could see him for his 2-month appointment. Good morning. Hi, buddy. So I am going to feed him quickly. His appointment, did I say it's at 10:20? So I have about 40-ish minutes to feed him, burp him. Hi. And then get him changed to go. Oh my goodness, did you sleep good? Yeah, let's have some food. I cannot believe that I basically have a 2-month-old. Like, where the heck has time gone by? Holy cow. I can't believe it. I'm also unwell over it because like he's growing so fast. Munchkin, you have to stay awake. I'm starting to tickle his feet a lot just so that he stays awake. Like, you just slept for 2.5 hours, dude. Come on, stay awake. Oh my goodness, I love milk drunk Luka. Look at this cute face. Little chunky cheekies. One thing about him is sometimes he just simply will not burp. I don't know what it is, but he will not get it out. I try literally everything. I put him this way, I put him over my shoulder. I saw a little trick on Instagram where you put your fingers underneath their armpits and one under the neck and you do a little twist. And the first time I did it, he burped right away. I was actually so surprised. It does work, but just sometimes, I don't know, he just doesn't have air. I don't know. He's so sleepy right now. Come on. You need to wake up and burp, bud. As soon as I stopped recording, he burps, so that's all good. He's downstairs right now with my mother-in-law. I am going to quickly clean up our bedroom and I'm going to get changed because we got to go in 15 minutes. Doctor, and I quickly want to update you guys. Luka is still sleeping, but I fear he's going to be waking up shortly and I'm going to need to feed him again. So everything went well. He's a perfect little angel. He currently weighs 5.72 kg, which is 12.61 pounds. That means in the last 3 weeks he has gained 2 pounds, and now his height is 60 centimeters, and 3 weeks ago he was 56 centimeters. So he's definitely very long and tall. Our family doctor said for his age he is a little bit more taller than average, which we knew was probably probably gonna happen because I'm tall, Alan's tall, his whole family is tall. We do have to go back in a couple of days for his 2-month vaccines. And then as well, she checked me, so she has cleared me, which is very exciting. She said my 2nd degree tears, the stitches and everything is healed very nicely, which is great because I was a little bit worried. I think I've maybe talked about this in another vlog. For whatever reason, I had a fear that it was just like not healing good. I'm also clear to go back to the gym and clear on all aspects, so that is great. I'm really happy that everything is good. I was also due for a pap smear while I was pregnant, but she was like, we'll just wait till after birth. So she did that today, and then she'll let me know the results in 2 weeks time, but I'm sure it's gonna be fine. It was a very quick, fast appointment. Next time the family doctor will see Luka is actually at 4 months, so in 2 months time. Hi, my little cutie. Somebody's getting big. You're a big boy. You're a big boy. Are you hungry? You're hungry? All right. Okay. It's okay. We have a very frustrated boy right now, so we're just taking a little breather. I just burped him, which was, I think, the main issue, and now I'm just laying him here. I put the pacifier in and just like having him calm down because he has been crying. Are you okay? You got some boogies in your nose. I think he's still hungry, but I just want to get him to just like chill a little bit. I know I mentioned this in my breastfeeding journey like update video, but when I get pretty full, which I was because we were out, he gets like, I don't know, he just gets very frustrated. I think because the letdown is a lot. Oh my goodness, bless you. Oh my goodness. Mwah, is that a smile? Yes, it is. Oh, you're happy now? You're happy? Oh my god, I cannot believe I made you. Some days are honestly so easy. Like some days I can handle the crying and then some days I just can't. But today seems like the day that I can. Let's try again. Let's try again. Let's try again. Holy moly, Luka is finally down for a nap. It's either gonna be 20 minutes or 2 hours. Who knows at this point, and I have stuff that I need to get done. So I'm gonna start working on it. The 3 main things that I would like to get done while he's napping is I wanna make banana bread. I have very overripe bananas, so I wanna use them before they go bad. 2, I need to do some laundry. And then 3, I need to do some work. I have to answer a bunch of emails and I need to print some stuff off. I'm starting my work season like full time in 2 weeks. So the ball is gonna get rolling and I'm gonna kind of have to like figure out better like time management and balancing a routine between being a new mom with a newborn and starting work. And I know this is gonna help when he sleeps. I need to get work done. Also, I literally look bald, but I have my hair in a ponytail. I put it up when I need to get shit done. But kind of talking about like doing work and doing things while baby sleeps, I find it so funny when people are like, oh, sleep when the baby sleeps, but I'm like, when am I supposed to pee, eat, poop, do work, shower, like do my skincare, answer emails, go grocery shopping? Like when am I supposed to do those things if I sleep when the baby sleeps? Is anyone with me? I understand sometimes I definitely do take advantage, but most of the time it just does not apply. It does not apply. Now it's time to make some banana bread. I've tried a few recipes I found online, but this one is probably my favorite with a few additional ingredients. So first, you're gonna want to preheat your oven to 350 Fahrenheit. In a large bowl, you're gonna mash 3 ripe bananas, and the more ripe the better, as ripeness helps the sweetness of the bread. Then you're gonna add 1 cup of granulated sugar and whisk, or you can use a hand mixer, whichever works fine. Then stir in 2 eggs, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and 1/3 cup of canola oil. Once this is combined, you're gonna add half a teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon baking soda, and 1 cup and 1/3 all-purpose flour and mix. You can cook it as is for a classic banana bread, but I love to add in chocolate chips and crushed walnuts for some crunch. You're gonna spray a pan, pour the batter in, and bake for about 45 minutes or until an inserted toothpick comes out clean, and enjoy. Don't even want to see this table. It is an absolute mess right now because I am trying to go through my work. Luka is still sleeping and I was getting kind of full, so I decided to pump. So let's see how much I got. So this is the left side. So satisfying. So that was just over 2 ounces, which is about 70 milliliters. This is the right. I always get so much on the right. This one's gonna be a good one. Damn. So that took me to about 5.5 ounces, which is 160 milliliters. So that was really good. Typically, I'm putting this in my Mandela storage bottles and then going in the fridge, but I already have 6 of them in the fridge right now. I've been producing a lot more milk and I've been pumping pretty much twice a day now. So I'm getting a lot of extra. So what I'm thinking of doing is I'm going to put 100 milliliters in a bag and I'm going to put that in the freezer. And then I'm going to put the other 60 in another bag and leave that in the fridge, and that can just be like extra. Just because the bottles that I have in there, I've been keeping them around like 100 to 110 mils because that's basically what he's eating on average, but sometimes he's eating more, so it's just nice to have something extra. So let's bag it up. I'm just gonna write, so today is Thursday. Obviously, just so I know, I wrote the date, the time I expressed it, and how much it is. Like I said, this is 160 mils, so I'm gonna pour it out till it's 60 so that I know that it's 100. Now you wanna try and get as much air out as possible. I'll move you guys down so you can see, but basically what I do is I try and get out the air that I can, and then I put this against my countertop like so, and then I just push out all of the air, seal it up right there. And then the milk can still go in. There is some little bubbles that I missed, but it's not like a huge deal. It's fine. And then I put it in the freezer flat like this. Now I'm just gonna write the date, time, and 60 mils on this one. And then this one, I am going to do the same thing. Just try and get the air out, close it up, and then this one is gonna go in the fridge. As for my pump parts and the bottle I was just measuring the milk in, we are using the momcozy bottle washer. I love this thing. So I'm just gonna take everything apart, all of the parts, and then I'm gonna put it in here. This is empty right now, so I'm just gonna wait till a little bit later when we have a few more things we can put in, and then I'll probably run it tonight. Little man is frustrated. He, I think, is having a gas issue. I don't even remember if I mentioned this already. If I did, just ignore me. It's just one of those days I'm having mom brain and like I'm just having a day. He hasn't gone poop in like 36 hours, which usually is an alarm, but he's pretty much exclusively breastfed, so that's actually kind of normal. Although this hasn't happened in like weeks, so I fear that's what's bothering him. But he is having a ton of wet diapers. So I know he's eating well and he's really hydrated, but I think just the fact that he hasn't pooped is just causing him some maybe gas or whatever. He's calm right now, which is the first time like pretty much all day. So I'm just been sitting here doing some bicycles with him. This pack and play has like a little vibration thing and he really likes it, so I have that on right now. And then usually I play the music, but because I'm talking to you guys, I turned it off. I also did give him the colic calm medicine just to see if that will kind of help, because it's really good for like gassiness, stomach issues. I'm the type of person where when I get overwhelmed, I get extremely overwhelmed to the point like I cry and I kind of like dissociate and I just like kind of break down. And I'm trying my hardest not to do that, but motherhood and having a newborn is definitely challenging me in that sense. It's something that I've struggled with for a really long time, and I think I've talked about it on my channel before. And at the current moment, I am home alone, so it definitely can be a lot, but I am trying my best. I think honestly vlogging for you guys kind of helps me because it keeps me busy. If I was just like here by myself, like not talking or not doing anything other than, you know, these bicycles with him. I mean, I do talk to him too, but I'm just saying, like, if I didn't have something to occupy me like vlogging right now, I probably would be crying. And that's just me being very real about, you know, my emotions, my feelings, and just how I'm dealing with this in the current moment. I know you need to poo, bud. I really wish you would. I know when you eventually do though, it's gonna be disastrous. Disastrous. Oh my goodness, this evening has been, oh my goodness, I don't even know. Something definitely has been going on with Luka today in terms of, I don't even know. Actually, to be quite honest with you, he has not slept. I think total since like we got home from his doctor's appointment, I think he slept total maybe like 2 hours. He is just fighting going to bed, and when he's okay, he's like in the bouncer and he's smiling and he's happy, and then the next minute he's like screaming his head off. I was was downstairs with him for about an hour and I was doing a contact nap with him and he actually slept for an hour. And then I was able to transfer him to the bassinet and he stayed sleeping, which has been an issue. He usually wakes up, at least today, he's been waking up every time we put him down. So I think he's just beyond exhausted at this point. So hopefully he is going to sleep. I was pretty full, so I actually did another pump. I don't usually pump at this time, but just with the day that we had, it's just working out this way because I do need to go to bed. So this is everything I got on the left side. I'm not sure how accurate these like little capacity things are, but it says it's over 2 ounces. And then this is what I got on the right side, and this one says over 3 ounces. Now I do need to do my injection for the evening. Let's get that done. I am gonna do it on the left today. It's been very weird. I actually had to ask my family doctor today because just on the right side, for whatever reason, I'm getting like a little like hard bump. It's underneath the skin, but I wasn't sure if it meant the medication's not spreading or like, I don't know, it just feels really weird and that's never happened to me before. But she's felt it and she said it's totally fine. It's just because I have to inject it pretty much in the same spot. I'm just switching every day. I'm doing left and then right, left, right. But honestly, like I'm kind of getting to a point where it's getting a little bit frustrating. Like I really want to be done these injections. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whew. Yeah, I just like want to be done this and I still have like a month and a half to go, so not happy about that. I also just took my prenatals and I need to get some sleep. So I am gonna go ahead and do that. I hope you guys enjoyed today's vlog. Make sure to subscribe to me down below. Give this one a big thumbs up and I will see you guys in the next one. Good night.